On September the 7th, 1915, a man named John Garrell was granted a patent for his latest creation. Some years before this, his daughter had presented him with a doll lacking facial features. On examining it, John felt it needed improvement. He carefully added 2 small eyes and a triangle nose, unknowingly setting off a chain of events that would eventually lead to the creation of one of the most iconic toys of the 20th century, Raggedy Ann. Fast forward 45 years, the purchase of an old Raggedy Ann doll from an antique store initiated a chilling ghost story involving 2 controversial figures in paranormal research. This eerie tale would later inspire a lucrative film franchise and even result in a tragic loss of life. This is the real story behind the world's most infamous demonic doll. This is the legend of Annabelle. Greetings, love. I am Lord FreakZilla, your host of Gothic Sagas, where we share eerie tales of unexplained disappearances, strange occurrences, bizarre accidents, and just plain, unsettling, creepy stories. If this kind of content piques your curiosity, hit the subscribe button, terrorize the like button, and ring our bell. So, get comfortable, dim the lights, and let's venture into the depths where shadows dance and secrets lurk. Upon receiving an unexpected birthday gift from her mother, Deidre Bernard, a 25-year-old nursing student, found herself puzzled. Inside the wrapping was a child-sized doll. A curious choice, given Deidre's lack of interest in doll collecting. The motive behind the gift remained a mystery. When questioned about her mother's unusual selection, Deidre simply described it as a novelty, or perhaps something more decorative, speculating that it could be more of a random, lighthearted gesture. Nevertheless, as events unfolded, Deidre couldn't help but wonder if there was something about this particular doll that resonated with her mother, prompting its purchase. Regardless of the reasoning, the doll ended up in Deidre's living space, which she shared with another young woman named Laura Clifton. During the day, Deidre would place the doll on her bed, meticulously arranging it with her arms at its side and legs stretched out before it. Initially, the strange occurrences surrounding the doll were subtle, as these things often are. Weeks went by without an incident. But Deidre began to notice discrepancies in the doll's positioning. Despite constantly arranging it the same way each morning, she would return in the evening to find it slightly altered. Suspicion fell on Laura or her fiance, who was named Cal, who might have been playing pranks. To test this theory, Deidre would vary the position of the doll each and every day, only to discover it changed on its own. As tensions mounted, Laura and Deidre found notes around the apartment written in a childlike scrawl, containing cryptic message like, "Help us," or "Help Cal." Girls were unnerved, especially considering they found no pencils or parchment paper in their home. Convinced someone was intruding, they set up precautions, but no evidence of trespassers emerged. The situation escalated when they discovered blood on the doll's hands and chest without any apparent source. After enduring 6 weeks of inexplicable phenomena, the girls sought solace in consulting a medium, hoping for answers beyond the physical realm. Not a good idea. So Lauren and Deidre, feeling desperate, had decided to seek the help of a medium. Despite their usual criticism towards such matters, they felt they had run out of options. There was something inexplicable happening with the doll, something they could not rationalize. Little did they know, the truth would be more surprising than they could possibly imagine. During the seance conducted by the medium, they claimed to have contacted the spirit of a little girl named Annabelle Higgins. According to the medium, Annabelle had passed away at the age of 7 and had a connection to the area before the apartment complex was ever built. She had always resided there, longing for companionship. Annabelle saw potential friends and Lauren and Deidre, hoping they would understand her, desiring love and care, something she lacked in life. Annabelle began manipulating the doll to interact with them. She expressed her wish to reside within the doll to stay close to them, and the girls, moved by her plight, agreed. However, this decision would prove to be a grave mistake. The doll ceased to be just a doll. It became Annabelle. Deidre later revealed in an interview that they began treating Annabelle as if she were a real little girl. They would talk to her daily. They would involve her in all these little games and stuff that they had, and even adorning her with jewelry. Reflecting on it now, Deidre admitted that perhaps they shouldn't have given the doll so much attention. Nevertheless, at the time, they saw it as nothing more than a harmless mascot. However, things took a sinister turn when Laura's fiancé, Cal, expressed discomfort with the doll, especially since they seemingly had invited a spirit into it. Cal's unease escalated when he began experiencing unsettling dreams about the doll, which he initially dismissed. Yet one night, he experienced a terrifying episode in which he felt the doll strangling him. Another eerie incident occurred when Cal tossed the doll into Deidre's room, only to hear a disturbance later that night. Investigating, Cal found the doll seemingly returned to its original spot, and as he approached it, he felt a malevolent presence. Suddenly, he felt an intense pain and discovered 7 bloody scratches on his body, seemingly inflicted by an unseen force. Disturbed by these events, the girls sought help from Father Kevin, a nearby priest, who, once he heard their story, decided he should contact Father Everett, an experienced exorcist. Father Everett, in turn, enlisted the help of renowned paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. After a thorough investigation, Ed and Lorraine concluded that a demonic entity had attached itself to the doll, exploiting the girls' curiosity and emotional vulnerability. With Father Everett's assistance, they performed an exorcism, effectively banishing the entity from the apartment. However, the doll's malevolent influence persisted. Even after the Warrens took it into their possession, it continued to manifest inexplicable phenomena, instilling fear in those around it. Numerous incidents occurred, including a fatal motorcycle accident involving a disrespectful visitor to the Warrens Museum. Despite Ed's insistence that the doll was not possessed, numerous incidents suggest otherwise. The doll remained a source of fascination and fear, kept under strict warning in the Warrens Occult Museum, a testament to the enduring mystery of Annabelle. And that will do it for today. Thank you for watching and hanging out. It really means a lot to me. I look forward to seeing you next time. But until then, blessings and positive energy to you. Love.